Career Progression Overseas Consultancy. You dream, we mean it. Student Visa. So student visa ki కావాల్సిన prime documents ఏంటి?
All academic documents, that statement of purpose, letter of recommendations, you're not clear with the answer, you're not specific to the answer, you haven't done the research.
మీ IT job వదిలేసి why did you chose to start a consultancy firm, or what made you do that?
See, my inbuilt blood says like I'm an entrepreneur, I want to be an entrepreneur. Of that, and I started a brand called Career Progression.
Okay. One of your favorite students who studied abroad.
Mansa Dubaka in Canada, University of Canada West.
Hello everyone, I'm Mansa. I'm a computer science graduate and I recently got admitted into University Canada West. I'm currently pursuing my MBA. This was all possible only because of one person. I would like to particularly thank Sandeep sir. Thank you so much for your mentorship.
Success rate.
We have 90% plus success rate.
Hey viewers, nenu my anchor Amala. So wondering what are we here for today? Okay, let me tell you. Career Progression Overseas Consultancy. You dream, we mean it. Okay, what are they best known for in the market? Even before knowing that, we know that there are a lot of consultancy firms existing. Okay, and how they are different from others. They are good at training, career counseling, application process, visa process, accommodation, top universities, and high visa success rate. We have the man himself. Let me introduce you, Pasalapudi Sandeep. So we are happy to have you here today.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so let's not delay it. Starting with the first very interesting question that most of the students have. Student visa. So student visa ki కావాల్సిన prime documents ఏంటి?
All academic documents, that statement of purpose, letter of recommendations, 2 to 3 recommendations from college professors, and passport, resume, English proficiency, examination, scorecard. So these are the primary documents required for a student.
ఒక $1 million question, visa rejection. So visa rejection ki prime reasons ఏమై ఉండొచ్చు?
So generalized answers istaru students basically. So don't give generalized answers. Do a research and give a proper and a clear answer to the question asked by the embassy. Okay, and documents any proper ga unnaya leda, all the academic documents, even accommodation book cheskoni aa documentation kuda చూపించాలి, ఫ్లైట్ టికెట్ కూడా బుక్ చేసుకుని చూపించుకోవడము, అండ్ ఫైనాన్షియల్స్, 1 year of ట్యూషన్ ఫీజ్ అండ్ లివింగ్ ఎక్స్పెన్సెస్ మొత్తం ఒకవేళ ఫీజ్ పే చేసేస్తే ఫీజ్ రిసిప్ట్స్ అవన్నీ క్యారీ చేసుకొని ప్రాపర్ డాక్యుమెంటేషన్తో వీసా రిఫ్యూజల్ అనేది ఉండదు. ఇవి కనుక మిస్ అయితే దెర్ ఆర్ ఛాన్సెస్ ఆఫ్ వీసా రిఫ్యూజల్.
ఓకే, మీ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్లో కూడా చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ కొన్నిసార్లు కొన్ని రిజెక్షన్స్ ఫేస్ చేస్తూ ఉంటారు. సో బేసిక్గా కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్ అనగానే ఒక స్టూడెంట్ వీసా రిజెక్ట్ అవగానే దే టేక్ అ బ్యాక్ స్టెప్. సో మీ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్లో ఒక స్టూడెంట్ రిజెక్ట్ అయ్యి మీ దగ్గరకు వచ్చినప్పుడు హౌ డు యూ డీల్ విత్ ఇట్?
Yeah, definitely we deal in such a way that we will look into the reason for refusal, and we'll find the solution, and we will overcome that, and we will take a mocks for the student, and if he does any mistakes, we will help him with the like this way you should answer, this way you should speak, you are not clear with the answer, you are not specific to the answer, you haven't done the research, so please do research and give a answer to the question asked. That's how we will explain to the student, and we'll take a number of marks till he get comfortable.
ఓకే, ఫైనాన్షియల్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ అనేది ఒకటి ఉంటుంది కదా సార్. సో చాలా మంది స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇక్కడ నుంచి వెళ్ళేటప్పుడు వాట్ ఇస్ ద బ్యాంక్ బ్యాలెన్స్ దే నీడ్ టు షో?
1 year tuition fees plus 1 year of living expenses they should show for the university and also to the embassy. Okay, so say for example they paid some part of amount in 1 year tuition fees, so remaining balance amount they have to show plus 1 year of living expenses. So the loan, they can go for a loan or they can show the self funds, these two cases possible. When they go for a loan, we are specialist in processing for the loans. We are tied up with all the national banks as well as NBFCs, so we will get the loan done. to any of the profiles.
ఓకే. సో బేసిక్ ఒక స్టూడెంట్ మాస్టర్స్ చేయడానికి అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్ళాలి అంటే వాట్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ విల్ దే హెల్ప్ దెమ్ అండ్ లిస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ ఆర్ లైక్ వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ ఎగ్జామ్స్ దే హ్యావ్ టు టేక్?
Okay, so India is recognized as a non-English speaking country, and student has to write a English exam, which is we call it as English proficiency exam, which tests on modules like listening, reading, writing, and speaking modules. And the examinations are IELTS, TOEFL, PTE, Duolingo. So these are the exams the student have to give.
Okay. So talking of which, the next question, scholarships. It's a $1 million question. So student ki scholarship రావాలి అంటే or student scholarship ki eligible ఉండాలి అంటే so what he or she should be good at?
Okay, so decent academics is required. Plus, they have to write a SAT examination to get scholarship for undergraduation. They have to write a GRE exam or GMAT examination to get a scholarship for PG. With this, and if any extracurricular activities, that will be the added advantage. So with all these things, we can with SOP stating like why did he choose the university, why this country, he should explain very clearly. So with very good SOP and good letter of recommendations, and with examinations and the decent academic documents, he is eligible for the scholarships.
ఓకే. సో నేను ఈ క్వశ్చన్ అడుగుతున్నప్పుడు నేను అవుట్ దేర్ హూ ఎవర్ ఇస్ వాచింగ్ వాళ్ళందరి తరఫున నేను మిమ్మల్ని అడుగుతున్న క్వశ్చన్ ఇది. కొన్నిసార్లు స్టూడెంట్స్కి పర్సంటేజ్ తక్కువ ఉండుండొచ్చు ఆర్ మేబీ తనకి 4 yearsలో ఫినిష్ చేయాల్సిన ఇంజనీరింగ్ 5 yearsకి వెళ్ళి ఉండొచ్చు. సో అలాంటి స్టూడెంట్స్ కూడా అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్ళాలి అంటే వాట్ స్టెప్స్ డూ దే హ్యావ్ టు టేక్?
Academics is not the major criteria. They can apply and they get admission letter and the visa from the university and from the embassy. They can travel to the country. Academics is a decent academics is fine, and they might good in extracurricular activities, and they can write a good statement of purpose or motivation letter to justify the university why he is choosing the university in the country. You can overcome that gap with all these things like SOP, letter of recommendations, and with a decent percentage, and with any extracurricular activities. With that, we can overcome that part, and the universities might consider and give the admit letter and followed by visa.
ఓకే. కమింగ్ టు ఎంప్లాయబిలిటీ కోర్సెస్, దీస్ డేస్ మనం చూస్తున్నాము వాళ్ళు అక్కడ మాస్టర్స్ చేస్తున్నారు అండ్ దెన్ దే ఆర్ స్ట్రగ్లింగ్ టు గెట్ ఇన్ టు అ జాబ్. సో యాజ్ అ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్, what is your opinion on what are the employability courses that one should take for UG or maybe for PG?
Okay, students are traveling like hurdle. Like his friend have taken computer science, so himself is taking computer science rather than doing research. So there are a lot of employability programs available like data science, data analytics, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, data management. All these are employability programs. Once they have done this, there are many Fortune 500 companies who are looking for data scientists, data managers, data analysts. So there is a lot of shortage in the market. So I request all the students to do a research on these programs and complete your masters and get placed in the Fortune 500 companies.
ఓకే. సో మేము మీ గురించి తెలుసుకోవడానికి ట్రై చేసినప్పుడు మాకు అర్థమైంది ఏంటి అంటే దట్ యువర్ సెల్ఫ్ వాజ్ వన్స్ అపాన్ ఎ టైమ్ అన్ IT ఎంప్లాయీ. Comforting job, weekend holidays. I know, I mean, it comes with a lot of stress too. But me IT job వదిలేసి, why did you choose to start a consultancy firm, or what made you do that?
See, my inbuilt blood says like I am an entrepreneur. I want to be an entrepreneur. My father, all my forefathers, all are entrepreneurs. So I thought to have an entrepreneur. And when I quit, I don't know what to start. But I was like I didn't get a chance to go USA and do masters or a PG. So but I was very self motivated. So I thought like why don't I help the students and send. So I started my journey like helping the students. Then I came to know that okay, I need some brand. So I thought of that, and I started a brand called Career Progression in the year 2020.
Okay. We already knew that you have high success rate of visas, in your organization. But one of your favorite stories that Markosam.
Right. There is one student named Mansa Dubaka. I have given a mentorship to her and during entire process from admission, getting the scholarship until she get a visa. She was very happy and she have given a nice testimonial that got uploaded in the YouTube as well. So that's it. Yeah.
Okay. Why career progression? There are so many consultancy firms out there. How you as an organization stand out different from other consultancy firms?
Okay. So we start from the test preparation. We help the students with the test preparation, getting high scores, getting scholarship from the universities. We help like most of the student doesn't know from which university they get scholarships. They know they get scholarships, but they don't know from which universities they get. We will help. Our counselors will be very helpful, and myself will be very helpful in that. And we do a complete admission process. And the bank loan part, best thing is a bank loan part. So complete bank loan, like as we tied up with banks and NBFCs. So we does a visa process. We help the student with visa mocks, visa interview, what all the visa documents required. Will help them with that, and also pre-departure will help the students how to overcome deportation, all those things. Apart from this, we also conduct webinars to the students. They can speak with the university representative and get the doubts clarified. uh, Sometimes we conduct education fairs where the students come and speak to representatives, so which they can clarify all their doubts. So most of the students will have doubts on scholarships and part-time options and full-time options and employability in the countries, in the destinations they have chosen. So all these get clarified. And also we are very transparent in sharing the information to the students. We will use WhatsApp, we'll use emails, and we sometimes will inform things on calls. So we are very transparent in doing all these things.
Okay. So your answer reminded me of a question, deportation. So deportation అవ్వకుండా ఉండాలి అంటే the process if మొత్తం అంతా smooth గా జరగాలి అంటే what precautions a student has to take?
Okay, so basic thing, all the academics documents should be proper. Okay, financials, so his bank loan letter, like 1 year of tuition fees plus 1 year of living expenses, show proper documentation, and his academic documents, all those things to be genuine, and so he has to answer the basic questions asked by the immigration officer. So give a clear answer. Don't be a generalized answer. Don't give a generalized answer. Give what it meant to you. Give a clear, open answer. That's it. Which clears your overcomes your deportation. You'll clear the immigration.
ఓకే. సో బేసిక్‌గా మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్ గురించి మనం మాట్లాడుతున్నాము. సో మాక్ ఇంటర్వ్యూస్‌లో బేసిక్‌గా చాలా మందికి స్టేజ్ ఫియర్ ఉంటుంది. కాన్ఫిడెన్స్ ఉండదు. అండ్ ఇంగ్లీష్ స్పీకింగ్ ఎబిలిటీ తక్కువగా ఉంటుంది. సో ఇలాంటివన్నీ ఓవర్‌కమ్ చేయాలి అంటే మీరేం అడ్వైస్ ఇస్తారు స్టూడెంట్స్‌కి?
See, they themselves has to practice in front of mirror initially. Then after we will help them. We will take our counselors and myself will take the interviews, mock tests. So if they are clear, I can also arrange from the university guys to take mock sessions. If they are doing well, then the final interview, they'll take the final interview.
ఓకే. అల్యూమినై స్టూడెంట్స్ తో ఏమన్నా వీళ్ళకి ఇంటరాక్షన్ ఉంటుందా? ఆర్ లైక్ టు మేక్ దెమ్ అండర్‌స్టాండ్ హౌ ఇస్ ఇట్ గోయింగ్ టు బి అనేది ఇంటరాక్షన్ సెషన్స్ ఆర్ ఒక స్టూడెంట్ అడిగినప్పుడు వాళ్ళతో మాట్లాడించడం కానీ ఇలాంటివి ఏమన్నా జరుగుతుంటాయా?
Yes, 100% it happens. It will be there, but we can connect the student after the student visa approval, because we never know the student which university student goes. Once the visa get approved, we can connect to the student alumnus where he can ask all his questions.
సో ఇంకొక కామన్ క్వశ్చన్, అకామిడేషన్, ట్రావెల్ ఇవన్నీ ఆలోచిస్తే కూడా స్టూడెంట్తో పాటు ఇంట్లో ఉన్న పేరెంట్స్ కూడా కొంచెం ఎక్కువ హస్సల్ అయ్యే థింగ్. సో అకామిడేషన్ అండ్ ట్రావెల్ గురించి మాట్లాడినప్పుడు సో హౌ డు యూ హెల్ప్ స్టూడెంట్స్ యాజ్ అ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్?
See, once student availed this accommodation services with us, we will show all the properties available near to the university. We will explain him the packages, like this property cost this much, this property cost. Will tell all the costing. So he will be choosing. The student will choose accordingly as per his budget. Once he choose, we will confirm that property and we will speak with the vendor and we will confirm the property for the student.
ఓకే.
That's all.
వన్స్ అపాన్ అ టైమ్ ఒక స్టూడెంట్ అబ్రాడ్ వెళ్ళాలి అంటే అ లాట్ ఆఫ్ ప్రాసెస్ అండ్ చాలా క్వశ్చన్స్ ఉండేవి. బట్ దీస్ డేస్ ద టెక్నాలజీ అండ్ ద ఇంటర్నెట్ మేడ్ ఇట్ ఈజీ ఫర్ దెమ్. స్టిల్ దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ అదర్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ దట్ దే హ్యావ్ టు డీల్ విత్. సో మీరు యాజ్ అ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్ ఎలాంటి సజెషన్స్ చెప్పాలి అనుకుంటున్నారు వెన్ దే చూస్ అ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్ టు హెల్ప్ దెమ్?
Okay, see, you do your research in online, but like you don't find correct information in online because there are it's open market. Everyone can upload a video, either it's good or bad, anything might happen. Okay, so once you do your research and online, then come to us. You can directly speak with our counselor, or you can also directly interact with the university representative. Okay, so we will arrange an webinars, or we will arrange a spot assessment within our office, or we will arrange a education fair where you get a chance to speak directly with the university representatives, and you get right information, and you check whether the social media information is correct, then you plan accordingly.
So for the students or for the viewers who's watching this video, what advice will you give them to choose a consultancy firm or somebody who's planning to do their masters abroad? So మీరు ఎలాంటి సజెషన్స్ స్టూడెంట్స్కి ఇవ్వాలి అని అనుకుంటున్నారు?
Okay, so go to the right consultancy, approach right consultancy, get all your doubts clarified, take a proper counseling, speak with the counselors, take a proper counseling, and do your own research. Explore the university course curriculum and university website. Okay, so again you approach us, we will directly make you speak with a representative. So then you just you plan your things accordingly. We are there to process you till you reach your destination.
టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ వీసా, సో మనకి బేసిక్గా ఎన్ని టైప్ ఆఫ్ వీసాస్ అనేవి ఉన్నాయి?
Student visas, work visa, convocation visa, visitor visa, tourist visas.
యాజ్ అ ఫామ్ మీరు చాలా ప్లేసెస్లో స్టూడెంట్స్ని ప్లేస్ చేసి ఉంటారు, డిఫరెంట్ కంట్రీస్లో ప్లేస్ చేసి ఉంటారు. సో వాట్ ఆర్ ద టాప్ 2 or 3 countries that most of your students have picked?
See, so we promote most English speaking countries where the student should overcome this language barrier. So USA is the top destination, UK second top destination, Canada, Australia, and a few European countries like Ireland, France, Italy, Switzerland, Netherlands, Germany.
ఓకే, స్టూడెంట్కి మీరు సజెస్ట్ చేసే టాప్ 2 countries యాక్చువల్లీ, లైక్ దిస్ కంట్రీ ఈస్ గుడ్ ఫర్ యూ, ఇక్కడ ద యూనివర్సిటీస్ ఆర్ గుడ్, ఆర్ యూ విల్ గెట్ సెటిల్ డౌన్ వెరీ సూన్, అలా మీకు అనిపించిన ఏమైనా ఒక టాప్ 2 countries ఫర్ స్టూడెంట్స్?
See, I think like there are it all depends on the universities the student have chosen. US has 50% top institutions, and 10 to 20% UK has top institutions, and remaining countries 30% it has top institutions. So it all depends on the student, depends on the curriculum. They have to do the research, and there are a lot of parameters student have to do a research, like employability, curriculum, part-times, costing, full-time jobs after completing their UG or PG. So these are the parameters, basic parameters they look after, and security. So these are the basic parameters they have to look after, and they should decide the country.
Okay, what do you think is the right time for a student to start looking out or to start planning for his masters abroad?
See, I recommend to plan after 18. At the age of 18, you can say I recommend a student to plan at the age of 18, because if they plan at the age of 18, by 21 22 years they might complete their UG, undergraduation, then they'll get a post study work permit where they can legally try for a job and get settled. So once they try for a job, if they get a job after completing your undergraduation, then in future they want to do masters, then they can plan. So they are settling easily, and in future they want to do masters, they do masters and they come back to the job again.
చాలా మంది ఇంజనీరింగ్ స్టూడెంట్స్ ఇంజనీరింగ్ చదువుతున్నప్పుడు సబ్జెక్ట్స్ని పర్సంటేజ్ని గ్రాంటెడ్ తీసుకుంటారు. అండ్ దెన్ థర్డ్ ఇయర్ ఆర్ మేబీ ఫైనల్ ఇయర్కి వచ్చిన తర్వాత దే విల్ స్టార్ట్ హస్లింగ్ బికాస్ దే ప్లాన్ టు గో అబ్రాడ్. సో వాళ్ళు ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఫస్ట్ ఇయర్ నుంచే హార్డ్ వర్క్ చేయాలి అంటారా?
See, do smart work rather than doing hard work. Okay, get a decent percentage. Uh, Create your portfolio in such a way that you should get a scholarship. Involve in team building activities, public speaking, do extracurricular activities, and showcase the same in the SOP with a decent percentage. And academics, give your IELTS exam with a decent score of 6.5 open less than 6, and give your GRE graduate record examination with 320 above score. With all these things you get a scholarship. With backlogs, it's not like that. If you have huge backlogs you don't get scholarship. It's not like that. There are a lot of parameters. It's not only the backlog or the huge gap parameter. There are other parameters where the university will assess you and give you scholarships.
ఓకే, సో మీ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్ స్కాలర్షిప్స్లో కూడా హెల్ప్ చేస్తుందా స్టూడెంట్స్కి?
Yes, we do. We will help them.
ఓకే, సో సందీప్ గారు, మీ కన్సల్టెన్సీ ఫర్మ్లో ఎన్నో సక్సెస్ స్టోరీస్ ఉన్నాయి. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టచ్డ్ మెనీ ఫ్యామిలీస్ అండ్ యూ హ్యావ్ బీన్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ మెనీ సక్సెస్ స్టోరీస్ ఆఫ్ స్టూడెంట్స్. సో అలా కొంతమంది మీకు సర్ప్రైజ్గా కొన్ని రివ్యూస్ అండ్ టెస్టిమోనియల్స్ ఇచ్చారు. సో ఒకసారి అవి చూద్దాం.
Hello everyone, I'm Mansa. I'm a computer science graduate and I recently got admitted into University Canada West. I'm currently pursuing my MBA. This was all possible only because of one person. I would like to particularly thank Sandeep sir. Thank you so much for your mentorship, and I would like to thank the whole career progression consultancy and all the team members. Thank you for your support and guidance. It was all smooth all along the process and all. Thank you so much for being there. I would like to recommend this consultancy to everyone. Literally, if you guys need really good mentorship and proper guidance, I think you should definitely consider these people. And thank you so much for making my dreams come true. And good luck to all the students as well. Thank you.
I'm Madhuri Batula and I got into University of Hertfordshire for the September intake in the UK. I did all of my process through Career Progression Overseas Consultancy. They've assisted me all throughout my process, right from picking a course, selecting a university, helping me prepare for my visa, and even helping me arrange other things like accommodation and travel. The staff there are really amicable and very approachable. And I really appreciate the sincere efforts put by Mr. Sandeep, the director, for taking special care and attention for each and every step of the process and ensuring that everything went by smoothly. They made the process seem so easy and convenient, and I was more than satisfied and extremely happy about the service that I've got here. If you are planning to study abroad, I really recommend this consultancy.
Hi, I'm Sophie Paul and I've recently been admitted into the University of Delaware for my Cognitive Science undergraduate degree. I'm very thankful to Career Progression Educational Consultants for their help in assisting my journey to the United States. Since the time we've reached out for aid through the entire visa process, Sandeep sir and his team have truly been a godsend to us and have assisted me fully throughout the procedure, from the I-20s and the extra forms, all the way to the successful visa interview. I've learned more about the educational system and all the formalities that go with it in the United States, and I couldn't have done it without them. I highly recommend any friend of mine who would like to pursue their education abroad to choose the team at Career Progression. Thank you very much and all the best.
Thank you, parents and students, for trusting us and being part of our journey.
Hello, Sandeep sir.
Hello.
So we have logged you for the next 1 minute. Okay, so let's begin the rapid fire. Top 2 countries that you prefer for students to study abroad.
US, UK.
Okay, best courses for a student to take.
Data science, artificial intelligence, cloud computing, data management, data analytics, computer science.
So why career progression overseas?
Scholarships, surveys, and transparency.
So basic eligibility criteria.
Decent percentage can start at 55%. MOA or English proficiency scorecard and all academic documents.
So do you also offer mock interviews for a student?
Yes, we do.
Okay. Success rate?
We have 90% plus success rate.
Okay. One of your favorite students who studied abroad?
Mansa Dubaka in Canada, University of Canada West.
That's it, sir. Thank you. It was nice having you here.
Thank you.
Okay, viewers, so that's for this episode with Pasalapudi Sandeep Garu, Career Progression Overseas Consultancy. If you are planning for your career to study abroad, please check them out. And we have all the details and they are transparent like they said. So, ఇంకొక episode తో మీ ముందుకు మళ్ళీ వచ్చేస్తాము. But please do not forget to subscribe Mana Zoom in TV. Like, share and subscribe. All hearts to you guys. See you with another episode.